Hello everyone, happy Friday. We have made it to the end of the week. I hope you're all having a good day so far. I know I am ready for the weekend. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to be looking at Wandering Village. I really enjoyed this game when it first released. And this is the first big content update that they've had. They added a new biome to the game. So there's an ocean area now. And I'm really interested to see how that works. I considered continuing our game, but they also did a bunch of balancing and building upgrades and stuff like that. So I figured better to start fresh, even if we don't make it to the ocean. I don't know what the spacing of these biomes is going to be, but I figured best to start with a whole new Onbu and new village and try not to make the same mistakes I made the last time because I don't remember what those were. Before I jump in though, let me say hello to everybody. Kevin, Brand, Christy, Sarah, good to see you guys. Welcome. Chill Wander, welcome. K-Flow, good to see you. Ricky is here. Blue is here, good to see you guys. We've got Pi, welcome. Rabbit is here. Rachel, good to see you. All right, Brant, welcome, good to see you. All right, so we're gonna jump in. Oh, okay, this was new too. Hey Crepter, they added hostility modifiers. So when starting a new game, you can now choose to take on additional challenges if you want to put your survival skills to the test. Let's see, so you've got the main settings. We're gonna go with novice just because it has been a long time. We're not going to do the tutorial because I think we can wing it through that, but we're going to go novice so that there's still plentiful resources and Onbu doesn't get sick, because I don't want Onbu to die before we can make it to an ocean. Although, I wonder if the ocean is considered a more dangerous region. So plenty of time to learn before you slowly venture into more dangerous regions. Or we could do adept. A fair but challenging experience. You have ample time to repair your settlement for the dangerous regions ahead. I'm really torn on this one, honestly. Normally I play on like the easier settings, but we'll do novice just in case. We'll do novice because what I remember from not the first time, but the demo of this game is when things start going wrong, they go so wrong so fast and you can't really come back from it. Oh, but let's look at the hostility levels. Okay, so we'll do novice, but let's look. Mix and match modifiers to raise the world's hostility. How many can you take on at once? So what did they add? Morning appetite. Whenever Onbu wakes up, his hunger, or its hunger, increases by 10%. Weak immune system. Onbu's poison level increases 100% faster. Thick fog decreases sight radius on the world map by 25%. Fast metabolism. Onbu's base heart rate is increased by 1.75 BPM. It takes less time for Onbu to get hungry or become tired, among other effects. Aggressive spread. Toxic plant spread is 100% faster. That's horrifying. The global temperature level drops by 1, so we can make it an ice age. Wood scarcity. Only few trees grow on Onbu's back. The berry crisis. A cold snap has killed off all berry bushes. New ones may grow after a while, but you must keep your settlement alive without a single berry bush in the beginning. Those are rough. So you're allowed to have 5 levels of modifier, so these ones count for more because they're worse. Hey, Jaxers! That would be really hard. Imagine no food to start. I'm pretty sure you have to research farming. Like, I don't think farming is like something you can set up right off the bat. Maybe it is, I can't remember. But not a single berry bush will be brutal. I mean, I kind of want to try it though. I guess if it's really bad, they'll die really fast and we can start over. It will go down in flames really, really quickly. Let's do it. Let's do that, and let's do Onbu being hungrier. I don't want him to be poisoned faster. And I don't want to decrease my sight radius because we might need to really like send them off and do stuff. So let's see how bad it's going to be. Ocean updates.
Driven from our homes by the toxic spores, we
This
kept
is quiet.
looking for shelter. But not in our wildest dreams did we imagine what we would find.
I did choose easy mode and then added deadly challenges. Maybe they'll like balance each other out, right? Like we're more likely to survive the deadly challenge because things will be fine. Okay, so we've got the world here. I don't think we can leave. We do start with 200 berries. Okay, so you start with food. So it's not a total disaster. I mean, it's rough, but it's not a total disaster. All right, so let me reacquaint myself with this whole situation. We've got... everything's good for right now. He's not poisoned. He's not hungry. He's a little sleepy. Harvesting stuff. Priority tool. Oh yeah, deconstruction. Building, so we can put in... worker. Oh, they need tents. Okay. A research building. We're gonna need that pretty quickly. All right, let's see. The tents each take 50. So let's start with harvesting these trees and these trees. Let's get them working on that. And then we will build... how much are the tents? 2 villagers, and we've got 16. So we need 8 tents, technically. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna do them right in a line. Gonna put in a road. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to rush farms. Christy, you got a Palomino horse in The Sims Horse Ranch? That's so cute. I have my game for tonight all ready to go. I like my horse too. I like the horse. Can we rotate this? Q&E zooms in. Mouse wheel zooms in. This might be one that you can't rotate. The buildings just are what they are. I spent a few minutes today getting my family together and getting them moved into the world and adding their horse. And I'm pretty excited about it. They're all characters that you guys will recognize if you're familiar with the last time we played. All right, so everyone's gonna have a home. Kitchen or village doctor? Let's start with the kitchen. Well, no, let's open the research tree, see what else I can get. What's gonna get me farms? Farming. Oh, we can just research farms. Oh, farms already are researched. We can already do it. Cactus plantation. Learn how to grow cacti at your farm. Cacti are an alternative water source in hot climates. Oh. How am I going to be playing Glue Factory Sim tonight? No, never. I'm already emotionally attached to my horse. Hey, Jordan, good to see you. Okay, so we already can make farms, so that's really good. So let's start with Let's start with the kitchen. Oh, here we go. I didn't click through all the stuff. Okay. Material storage, pantry. We're gonna put in the pantry, and then we're gonna put in the kitchen when I can build it right here. Wow, they already got that wood? Okay. Material storage. Right here. Gotta select harvest before I click and drag. Okay, let's get the rocks. Is Kyle joining the ranch tonight? Kyle. Oh, did I put this in the road? I did, didn't I? I can't rotate it, but I think that I did. I did. Oh no. Can they still get to these huts? Can they get to these huts? Total housing 16, so I'm gonna say yes, they can still get to the huts. Okay, it's fine. Oh, it's fine. I don't think that's gonna be enough either. Material storage. 30 of each. And we have more than that, so they're just gonna like leave stuff around so we can make a warehouse? Kyle, anyway, what I was saying, Kyle is actually the main character in our series of The Sims that we're going to be playing. Kyle has inherited some property in the new area, so he moved out of his little apartment in our old home, and he's moved into a new home. So we're gonna actually play controlling Kyle this time. He doesn't have a treehouse, but no. He's starting from scratch. There's nothing. We're going full rags to riches. He's got no belongings. Alright, so what else can I make? We need a water tank. Oh, what am I doing? We need a farm. Why have I delayed putting in a farm? What am I even doing with my life? Alright, let's put in a water well here. I got distracted talking about The Sims and I'm not even doing my thing. Carpenter and stonecutter. I don't need that right now. Could put in a mycologist too. Because that has to be built up here on dirt. And then we can add, we can start getting mushrooms to make food for Onbu. I don't know what Daisy's upset about. I know, right? I got distracted talking about The Sims. We need to focus on these people before they die. Okay, so how do I add plots? All right, we definitely want, well, no, we'll take that off so I have room for a road. But yeah, we want this to be a big berry farm. And do I need a workers post? I didn't actually build one. I didn't actually build it. Let's put it here. It's going to annoy me that I built that in the way of my road. And I'm not usually one to care about roads, honestly. But that's going to bother me. Alright, so we don't have enough resources. We really need to get them to keep cutting down wood. The trees are growing back pretty quickly. They still have 169 berries too, so I think we're going to be totally fine on food. I say as we end up quickly dying. Herbalist. Plants and harvest herbs for medical use. I need one of those too. I'll put that here next to my farm. Harvest. I keep trying to like click and drag. I have to hit the harvest button first. It'll be a while before I can do this though. And we have the water well, but or the air well, but I didn't put it in a water tank. Which we are going to need, if I remember correctly. Water tanks are going to become a big deal. Onbu is currently still sleeping. He's almost awake, so we'll be moving here soon. We don't need a berry gatherer because there aren't any berry bushes. I'm going to make sure I have everything built that I can build. There's a lot of rock to harvest here. Basic stuff. Let's go up this way and over. I need to be ready to add more housing up here, as hopefully we'll be able to go off and gather more people. Uh-oh, there's a rainstorm coming. Peaceful cloud that raises humidity. I can't remember if that's bad or good. I don't remember if that's good or bad. Research tree. Okay, so we're almost done with the kitchen. And then I think I'll build... Oh, I can't build the scavenger hut without planks and stone. Okay. Planks and stone. Air well we already have. Production speed would be slower. That's not great. Seawater collector. Oh, that's new. Hey, old school. Collect salt water from the ocean. Oh, we can fish? And get aqua farms? Alright, we need the horn blower too. Okay, so we need to... I kind of ignored these buildings because I didn't think we would need them right away, but we definitely do. We need a carpenter. And we need a stone cutter. And Onbu is up. All right, we're moving. There he goes. Yeah, that's a good point. Onbu food might not exist. We're gonna have to hurry up and be able to feed him. I remember last time we relied very heavily on coming across the sections of Onbu food that he could eat. Oh, sleeping in the ocean would be rough too, I bet. All right, so humidity's up. All right, that increases production speed on our water, which is good. General workers. That'll work. Alright, so we need to add plots to this as well. Alright, so we'll grow some herbs. Oh, I gotta add things to the mushrooms too. Okay. Starting them off with such big fields could be a mistake because it's almost like giving them too much to work on. Temperature's cold too. Okay, good. We researched the kitchen, so let's research... What can I make that doesn't take... What can I make that doesn't take, like the processed resources that I don't have? Production of this building requires +1 more input resources, but the production speed is faster. Okay. It takes 2 days to research the Onbu kitchen. Let's do the scavenger hut. I need them to be able to like go forth and gather research or resources and research and people for me. Can we name the Onbu? You want to name him George? Unofficially. This rain cloud feels like it's following us. What are we short on this? Wood? Alright, so there's trees to be cut down. I just need to do it. You just need to come cut the trees. Are all of these trees set? Now they are. Yeah, with the amount of water we have and the amount of stuff, like they're doing this little section of beets out of this whole farm, but that's okay. I think we maybe should have started smaller, but I'm gonna leave it because that's what I do. Having them focus on the roads was also probably a waste because these people could be cutting down trees and stuff. We have 58 water. Water here is important because you need it, like they don't need to drink it, but they need it to grow food. Hopefully we don't end up going into some like desert drought climate too soon. We're out of stone too, so I'm gonna mark all of this stuff for collection. General workers, builders, carriers, harvesters. We had one idle person, so I'm adding them to here. And then hopefully they'll just run around doing whatever as general workers. We're gonna put it on 2 times speed, just because we're waiting for stuff to happen. Oh look, people, nomads. More rain. We're going past so much stuff that we have to just ignore. We can't go do it because we don't have the little setup. The exploration tower. But hopefully those people will join. They're right in the path. Which means though that I need more huts and I don't have any resources for that. but it will also mean more workers, so there'll be more people to harvest stuff. So does it take stone? It takes stone to grow these mushrooms? It's just water and herbs. I didn't actually build the kitchen. Not that I can afford to build it, because we need the wood planks and stuff, but I'll put it in there so I don't forget. Now, is the person that works here going to cut down the wood to get wood for me? Who works here? This guy. Alright, so what's he doing right now? Okay, there's wood laying. So he's not cutting the tree down, but there's wood down here that he's going to collect. So yeah, this is horribly inefficient. What's with the flag? It's not full. Hey, Phantom, good to see you. Yep, I've got my water cup with me. I love the concept of this game. Oh no, the nomads are gone? Oh, are we heading into a desert? That looks desert colored. That looks desert colored. Things get rough in this game when you go into biomes that don't support growth of food. Like when they run out of water, or just run out of, like, all the crops die. Like, technically right now, we're in the freezing end of this beet production. More rain. Okay, so that just finished. So scavenger hut takes 10 of each of these. And needs to be placed along the outside of Onbu. So we're going to put it over here. Village doctor or hornblower? Let's do the hornblower so that we can try to control which way he goes. The doctor might have been helpful too. But we're committed. We're committed. I already have literally everything. Okay, Onbu food. Filling Onbu food. Tranquilizer. A dose of tranquilizer that can be ejected into Onbu at an injector. Lowers the heart rate. Huh. Yep, let's pick up the nomads. Hopefully they're not sick. Oh good, +3 healthy people. Perfect. We like healthy people. Alright, so we need at least 2 tents for them. And then no one will be homeless. actually have resources. Am I gonna fatten up Onbu like I did the dogs? I think you can. I hope he lives. He's getting hungry and there's no sign of food. We're not going to be able to control him, I think, by the time he gets to this crossroads, so I wonder which way we're going to go. This actually doesn't look like desert. It's, greenish? So, not as bad as I first thought when I saw it. Food is definitely a problem. We're halfway through our initial berry supply. And we have only 18 beets replacing it. We're only on day 5. So taking an extra mouths to feed is a rough balance. Compared to just not doing it at all. We need the workers, but we don't need the mouths to feed. And I don't think our people can eat mushrooms. I think only Onbu eats mushrooms, if I remember correctly. Raining again. Set these trees to harvest. They are right near us. They don't have to walk as far to get them. Little pickaxe sounds. I like we can zoom in this close. I forgot we could do that. Like super zoom in. And the animation style when you zoom in this far is really entertaining to me. All right, here we come. He's at the intersection. Is he going to go straight or is he going to turn? Curious. Either way, we're heading into green territory, so I think we're equally good. Looks like he's gonna go straight. I'm hoping we come on some food. Yeah, he wanders where he wants to wander. Once we get the hornblower researched, we can try to get him to go a certain way, but he may or may not listen. And hornblower's almost finished, then we'll add that in. I mean, not that we can, but we can try. Yeah, we don't have any idle people. Alright, so it's recommending the village doctor, which is probably a good thing. Huts and warehouses are expensive. Rock trumpet, a mushroom that needs salt to grow. It turns rock solid when grown and can be harvested for stone. Interesting. Wheat, windmills, and bakeries. Farmhands is good. You can increase the number of workers at a farm. We don't have that many people, but that'll be handy one later. Onbu eats mushrooms, but you need to have the Onbu kitchen so you can turn mushrooms into food, and then you also need the feeding trebuchet so that you can launch food into his mouth. Onbu discipliner? Oh, that's sad. I don't remember that. Although we didn't do anything that made him upset with us, so maybe it was there and I ignored it. Can be used to make Onbu listen to commands. Hurts Onbu and its trust in you. Makes him upset if you discipline him. Let's do the village doctor, and then after village doctor, we will do the kitchen for Onbu. Still short on this stuff, though. We almost have enough stone slabs for the kitchen. And they haven't even started on the scavenger hunt. The scavenger hunt? Scavenger hut. Worker left to get a snack. We've got one berry bush, so berry bushes are starting to come back. There's one here, one down here. The problem is I don't know where they're gonna end up in an area worth having like a berry harvester. Because if we just cut these down, we'll get the berries from them, but then the berry bush will be dead, obviously. So normally you would put a berry gatherer in an area of berry bushes. Alright, kitchen. Berries, berry muesli, let's do beets. Beet soup. So 3 beets will make 5 beet soup meals. And hopefully that will stretch our food further. Because we're starting to look a little low. We're looking a little low. Oh, good. Onbu feeding spot. So we're going to end up here where hopefully he will stop to eat on his own. He'll probably be about halfway hungry by then. Because we can't tell him to eat. We don't have that command researched. So hopefully he's smart enough to just do it on his own. Alright, so this green area appears to just be normal temperature, so that's better for our beets. And it's still humid. Onbu is sleepy, so yeah, he's gonna settle down. We're settling down in a good spot, though. It's terrible when he falls asleep. It's terrible when he falls asleep somewhere awful. We're living on beet soup. What did we do wrong? Thank you for the super chat, old school. I appreciate that. It's one of these games, right? There's always beets. It's always beets or potatoes. Beets and or potatoes. Actually, you know what? This game doesn't have potatoes. Unplayable. Unplayable. That's a fun new YouTube feature. It popped up yesterday and I didn't get a chance to try it. So now when I get a super chat, it gives me the option to like pop up and like heart the comment. Like I can heart comments on videos, but you can't do anything like that in live chat, but for the super chat, it gave me a little spot where I could heart the comment. Random YouTube features that no one asked for, but there are a couple things I probably would have prioritized over that, but it is cool. It's a nifty way of extra recognition.
We're living on beet soup. What did we do wrong?
We can't even eat the mushrooms. Mushrooms are here old school, but we're not allowed to eat them. Only Onbu can eat them. Alright, so he laid down for a nap, which is good, because that just gives him more time to get hungry by the time he gets to the food eating spot. Village doctor's almost finished. You know what's funny is I think I'm going to end up putting the village doctor right here, which is like the exact same layout I had the last time I did this. Cactus plantation. I don't want to do cactus. The game is pushing me towards cactus, which is a little concerning. But I want to research the Onbu kitchen first. Like, I wonder if, I wonder if that means we're heading towards a desert soon. Oh, good. The water tank can hold salt water or regular water. We might need another one of these water things too. Where is that under? Ah, it's under food. Let's get an extra one going. That only takes wood and stone to build, so it's a lot easier. In fact, let's put in 2. And what is the water well? Oh, no, that's not what I meant. What does the water well take? Water tank is also just wood and stone. Let's add another one. It's going to take them a bit, but hopefully they'll have water built up during this like humid area that we're in. Because these produce at 150% speed while we're in the humidity. So maybe we can build up a stockpile of water, at least a little bit of one before we move on. Just in case that next area is a desert. I don't think any amount of stockpile that we try to do will be enough to offset being in a desert. But I'll probably like turn herbs off or something. I did get that email yesterday, Sarah, yeah, about how they're increasing the price on YouTube Premium. I did probably just jinx myself, Phantom, yeah. I probably just jinxed myself. Alright, so if we can get them going... If we could send somebody to a shrine... It's further away, but it would give us knowledge points. So research is locked by knowledge points for some things. Where's my research tree? So you'll see some of this, like this has a 5 next to it, a knowledge level 5. We have to go to those ruins and find extra bits of knowledge to get that up before we can research things that are locked higher. Like a food liquefier, apparently. Laboratory is level 8. Hey, Droppa, good to see you. Yeah, another one. But yeah, you're exactly right, Christy. We're hooked. I am, anyway. Like, it's an annoying price increase, but I'm not going to cancel it because I like it. It would be really... Yeah, exactly, Sarah. It'd be really hard to go back. Hey, Chuck. Good to see you. Oh, good. Okay, so now we have a scavenger hut. So... Are they working on it? Open map. Why does it still say no party available? Is it because they're not standing here? Because they work here. Here comes the other one. Now can I do it? Yeah. Okay, 1 day, 14 hours to get here. 1 day, let's do this one. 1 day, 3 hours. That was the other thing they announced recently, Pi, was that they were going to be cracking down on ad blockers. So I'm interested to see how that manages to play out. Let's go here. Keep giving them wood to cut down. We're decent on wood, but we need the planks and stuff. Nope. I still am not researching cactus. I mean, maybe I should here soon, but it would unlock these other crop types. Collects dung from Onbu, which can be used to produce biogas and fertilizer. Fertilizer for the fields might be good. Oh, feeding trebuchet. We need the feeding trebuchet. I almost forgot about that. This is why I clicked through. So we need the trebuchet so we can actually feed him. Like, it's great that I can make him food, but I'm not going to be able to feed him. Alright, village doctor can go here. No, it can't because it doesn't fit. It can go here. Onbu, we gotta put the horn blower in. Which has to go over here. And then Onbu kitchen is gonna go up here. Near the mushroom farm. I'm assessing these because you have to build the quarries attached to these rocks, so I'm assessing if I block that in. See you later, Phantom. Oh, drop out to use the family plan for it, so there's no price increase? I've never even looked into that. That's good, though. Alright, so we're scavenging over here. We can send them here, too, but I don't know if that's worth it. We could send them to a settlement and try to get more people. As we're getting more and more buildings, now we need people to work at the Onbu kitchen. We need people... He had to work in a couple different places. He is more than 50% hungry, so he better stop and eat the food. Because here it is. Here's the big patch of mushrooms. Oh, they brought back 3 knowledge. Wait, really? Oh, good. He's eating. Oh, look at his little tongue. Okay, good. Onbu is eating. That's perfect. That is what we want. Yeah, so now we have knowledge level 6. I guess it takes 10 for the artistry in the scout tower. Three, 5, 8, 10. 5, 10. All right, it's not bad. So I could send them back to this one for more knowledge, or start sending them for, like, people. To try to get more people in. Let's do this one. It's only 15 hours. It'll be fine. Your food situation's getting kind of low. That's not great. It's not ideal. We're going to add a worker to this farm. I'm not sure where that's going to pull the worker from, but it's going to pull them from somewhere. I wonder why it says chew reserved. I guess maybe it only counts if they bring it to the storage place, but people are coming and eating right from the kitchen, or thought they were. We're gonna have to have somebody work at the village doctor. We're gonna have somebody work at the Onbu kitchen, so we need people. I should have them start doing huts. Really, we need to start researching the better houses. That might be the thing I do after the feeding trebuchet. Yeah, see, there's no one to work at the village doctor. But we also, like, no one's sick right now, so it's fine. Pick them up. Okay, so you have 2 healthy people and 2 hungry people. The hungry people maybe not the best, but I'm sure it's fine. A few desperate survivors or leftover food can be found here. It's only 3 hours away, so let's go scavenge it. I wonder if we can get this thing. It needs wood planks, which they're working on. Let's make the priority higher on the hornblower. We're coming up to another, intersection. All right, let's see. Let's research huts. It's gonna be a longer thing to research, but, and they're more expensive to build, but they hold up to 6 people and they have better protection against the poisonous air if we end up in that situation. And then... Food liquefier makes Onbu food into liquid Onbu food for the feeding pump. So you can feed him directly through a feeding pump. Weird. Alright, all of these water things are basically full. My water tanks are full. My farms are doing decent on water. I have too many mushrooms. I have more mushrooms than will fit. Let's put a material storage up here. All these things are just mushrooms laying on the ground because there's nowhere to put them. A beer hat for Onbu. So we might need to research the warehouse next. Because that's a lot of mushrooms. And they're working on my wood planks. Alright, we've got idle people, so let's manage that. Let's put, we only need one village doctor. No one's even sick right now. But let's add another person to the beet farm. Let's add another person to the carpenter because... Let's add 2 people. Wood planks is what's holding me back at the moment. I guess this one technically needs stone slabs too, but not as many. He's still pretty hungry. Oh, they brought back 18 bread. Okay, good. I didn't even read the little pop-up. Let's do... Wood or mushrooms can be found here. A large quarry full of stone and other minerals. Let's do the forest. We don't need the mushrooms. We have 118. But once the Onbu kitchen is built, then I'm sure it will be a thing. Oh, we have homeless people. I need 2 more houses. I won't be able to afford the huts even once they're researched because they take planks and slabs and we're pretty slow on that. So I'm gonna just build them tents. Giant tree. After walking through the magical looking woods, they arrive at a clearing. A magnificent tree is standing in its center. Let's grab our axes. There's plenty of quality wood waiting for us. This tree must be a special one. It's better to cut the trees around it. This tree has a magical feel to it. We'd better leave. Let's leave the big tree and cut the little trees. An uneasy feeling creeps over your scavengers while cutting down the trees, but they carry on, fill up their reserves, and leave. Alright, well, we got 34 wood. Oh, Onbu sleepy spot. Alright. Go to the quarry. That's only 7 hours away. I don't know if he's going to make it this far before he needs to sleep, though. Alright, we gotta get the food thing. I forgot I took the thing that makes him hungrier when he wakes up, so... You really gotta get that done. Okay, so... Show interactions... Oh yeah, no worker inside the hornblower. Well, that would do it. Okay, so... Feeding trebuchet. We will put that up here next to the hornblower. Actually, yeah, no, we will. That's where I want it. What appeared to be a quarry turns out to be an Onbu excavation site filled with the petrified bones of a giant. This looks like a perfect spot to scavenge some rare resources. We have to be careful. A dead Onbu is often a sign of spreading spores. Let's keep our distance. There are probably spores here. We'll grab some stones and leave. Let's get some rare resources and we might die. Okay, the resources here are plenty, but some of the bones are overgrown with deadly fungi. So 2 workers got poisoned. Luckily, we have a village doctor who has herbs. So they will go get treated, and we'll let them get treated before we send them on another expedition. Did Cloudbot decide to die? It was working earlier. All right, let's see. Did we cure the diseased people? I hope we did, because I'm sending them back out again. Oh good, Onbu kitchen constructed. 20 mushrooms into an Onbu food. Alright, we gotta get some workers to work here. So when they're done scavenging this, I'll send them to this town here. But it might be as simple as just turning something else down. Like, let's take down a carpenter. We'll just leave 2. And then hopefully they'll come work here. Maybe? No? Where did they go? Oh, someone came to work at the hornblower. Alright, we're gonna turn the hornblower off, because there's nothing I can even tell him to do right now. Alright, storage is full on this. We got 200 water stored. These water tanks are not expensive. I feel like maybe I should just keep going with them. It really wants me to do this cactus. Alright, let's see. So we did the feed and trebuchet. We should probably do the pharmacy, but let's do the warehouse. We need that. We need that. We're up to 9 knowledge too, so really just need 1 more. We need 1 more, and then that's it. Like, that we'd be able to research everything on the tree. Because the maximum knowledge requirement was 10. Fresh air free from any toxins. Oh, because we're on the sleepy spot. Okay. Alright, let's go to the settlement and try to get some people. We need people. And then we're going to prioritize the feeding trebuchet. We had a good bit of mushrooms built up, so that's good. So we'll have at least, like, what, 4? 5 Onbu foods? We are, however, low on regular food, so that's not great. That part is not so good. We're getting more berry bushes over here. So this might not be a terrible place to put a berry gatherer. Yeah, efficiency 13%. It's really just going to be rough until we know where more are going to grow. So I'll let these grow out a bit more. This is in the middle of nowhere, so I'm going to harvest this one. And that one's probably fine. Settlers looking for a new home. Pick them up. All right, we got 3 healthy people and 2 hungry people. All right, well, again, hungry is not the best, but okay. All right, Onbu is very hungry after waking up because that's what we chose to torture ourselves with. All right, so let's build some housing. I'm gonna set it to build me some actual huts. I don't have the stuff required, but I think it's time. Alright, they're building the feeding trebuchet, so that's good. We've got no sign of anything else, but let's turn on the horn blower just because we are coming up to an intersection and I want him to turn left. We might find that there's one straight too, but I can see that there's a feeding spot right there. All right. Oh, 16 bread. Good, 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 good. Okay. They brought back food. Let's send them here to the forest. We're really close to it. Okay. So they're building the one hut that will immediately solve my housing issues. Yeah, so now I can house 30 and I have 28. Oh, good. There's one in either direction, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, that's not so bad then. How are my water tanks coming? 2 of them are full. This one's getting there. My air wells are pretty full. We're almost out of berries. Food's getting a little rough. I'm going to add another worker here. We've got some extra people. They brought back 15 wood from that forest. Oh, poisoned nomads. I'm going to go to the quarry. Alright, so these nomads are going to require treatment, but I do have a doctor and we have herbs, so I'm going to take them in. I'm not going to turn them away for that. And now the other hut is built, so I can actually house 8 more people without needing to, like, take any of these down. I'm tempted to feed Onbu, but we are coming up on food for him, so I think it'll be a waste. Pick them up. Alright, so 2 healthy people, 3 poisoned people. Not so bad. Okay, population level is up. Your villagers' needs have increased. Check them in the top bar. Okay, so housing quality is starting to be a ding. Food quality is a little bit of a ding. Oh, they don't like it. It's not decorated. That's new. Decorations weren't a thing before. So they're mad that it's not decorated. And I've got 6 unemployed people. Let's add a 3rd mushroom person. We are out of berries. The next thing to research might be the farmhands, so I can put 3 extra people on this one farm. Alright, lie down, walk, or run. I don't want that. $10 stone from that party. Oh, okay. Onbu doesn't trust my commands. So you gonna ignore me and go straight? Oh, he listened. Hopefully that wasn't a mistake. Yeah, right. I mean, to be fair, you haven't bonded with him at all, so I guess it's valid. Alright, so we've got 7 Onbu food. It's pretty good. I'm gonna have 1 person work at the Onbu kitchen because we're down to not even having the mushrooms to work it, so it's not worth it. Oh, food is an issue. Food is a very big issue. He shares genetic memory with his kin, so he remembers the name Bluebell and the pain and suffering. We took good care of Onbu the last time. Mostly. It was my villagers getting poisoned that were tanking us the last time. Yeah, they're hungry. Wait, do we have homeless people again? No. Alright, Onbu's eating, so that's good. It's less that we have to feed him. 10 hours, 15 hours, 5 hours. It really wants me to research that cactus. Let's do farmhands. Then I can actually fully utilize that farm that I have. The advanced funnel on the water well would be nice too, because it would work faster and its inventory would hold 50% more. We could hire another kitchen worker. We've got unemployed people. Alright, he moved on. He's still not, like, fully satisfied. Fully out of berries. It's tempting to want to put the berry gatherer right here and hope that these berry plants keep spread. I mean, they do reproduce within an area, so it would probably do it, but who knows? All right, let's see. Let's put in a new hut. I'll build the huts out and start taking apart these tents to replace them. We could feed him. We have the food. I mean, I'm hoarding it for emergencies, but... Uh-oh. Oh, I wonder if there would have been spores that way. We don't have the decontaminator either. So we're going to be going through one of these contaminated mushroom things, which is going to make our people sick, and it's going to make our... it's potentially going to make Onbu sick. I'm gonna add another village doctor. I could put in a second scavenger hut wanderer that we could send him out for twice as much stuff. It's tempting to want to build another farm, but like, they're not fully utilizing this one, so I know logically that's not gonna help me. Oh, I should build the warehouse though. Okay, they brought back 12 wood. 12 hours, 18 hours, 10 hours. Let's send them to ruined settlement. We've had good luck getting bread from these ruined settlements so far. All my water storage is full. I'm gonna go one more. We haven't gotten to a desert yet, but it's coming. It's gonna happen. The doctor can only hold 15 herbs, but we've got 54 in storage. And I don't even know if that's counting the 18 that are here. Oh, these guys are hungry. They're very hungry. Third kitchen worker. So when the research goes through on farm hands, I have 3 unemployed people, and that will increase my farm by 3 people. So I'm gonna do all of that. Oh man, do I want to pick up the settlers? I mean, I do, but that's even more mouths to feed. Let's take them. We're not gonna turn people away. Plus 1 hungry person. All right, well, it was only 1 person. And they already came hungry, so they'll fit right in. They fit right in. Alright, here we go. We're about to go through the, Oh, he better not fall asleep. We don't have the decontaminator researched. And I feel like we should. We also don't have biogas researched. The decontaminator doesn't do me any good without biogas, which means I need the dung collector. I feel like at some point too we should be researching these, like, the ocean ones before we actually get to an ocean. Okay, we could research filling Onbu food as well. You might want to invest in the Onbu pharmacy after that too, because he's going to start getting sick. Lightly poisonous air. He's getting sleepy. He better not stop in the middle of this. Onbu, you better not stop. Uh-oh. Alright, so we are definitely getting infected plants. That hopefully they will cut down before it spreads. They reproduce so fast. Like, this is already like 73% reproduced. Oops. So especially the ones like way out here, further away. Alright, he's already doing this one. Onbu's getting very sleepy, but he made it past that, so we're okay. We are good. He's not going to make it to the sleepy spot, which is a bummer. Alright, Onbu is sleeping. Did we catch all of the infection? Seven iron ore. All right. Okay, I think we did. I think we got the infection pretty well. I could cut my workers back down, but I'm not going to. Okay, so now we have to actually upgrade the building with farmhands, which takes 10 wood. Okay. I went to it and I was like, wait, I can't bring in my farmhands. You actually have to go to the upgrade tab and then upgrade the building. Which they should do here for me pretty quickly. Yeah, look, Streamlabs is back. That's what I was thinking, is that, like, it might take less time when he's asleep. Because, yeah, it's just, like, straight line there and back. I was going to have him turn for a sleepy spot, but now he already stopped here to sleep, so I think I'll just have him go straight. Hey, Bill! This thing sits in my blind spot a lot of the time, so I have to keep a better eye on it so I can catch, like, okay, they are back from their expedition, so go send them on a new one. I mean, I should also let them have a chance to eat. Oh, I can hire... Wait, what? 7 more iron ore. Okay, that's good. Alright, so now we've got a full 8 people working at this farm. I can expand the farm too. If they actually start filling it and using the whole thing, I'll expand it up bigger. They are hungry. It's a bummer that he fell asleep right here when there's nothing really interesting to go visit. Alright, maybe I should finally do landscaping since my people are upset about their, lifestyle. You know what? We'll finally do cactus because that will unlock other foods. Because then we can grow heat-resistant food. Tomatoes take a lot of water that are heat-resistant. Corn is very heat-resistant, but grows slowly. And then wheat will get us windmills and bakeries so we can make our own bread. I thought I remembered there being a cold-resistant crop. Maybe not. Oh yeah, I was going to do Onbu Pharmacy. I really thought that there was a crop that grew in the cold. We're completely making that up. Alright, he's only 1% poison, so Onbu's doing good health-wise. I've got 1 unemployed person. Could increase my herb farmer. Oh, dung collector's research. Yeah, I gotta build that. Collects dung from Onbu, which can be used for biogas and fertilizer. Okay, so... it's a dung collector, which means it has to be built over here near the butt. What's with the little poop symbol? Like, I don't understand what that means. I feel like I should put a road over there. And they'll be fine. We actually have the slabs made up and ready to go too, so at least that part's okay. The full farm seems to be keeping up better. We're up to 34 beets. We had a bunch of soups, but now they're gone. Oh yeah, maybe it's fertilized soil, like if you put it near the dung collector. Doesn't really say. Pollution, -5. Have they all said things like pollution? Oh yeah, we need to research something. Let's do landscaping. We'll do landscaping, and then after that, I'll do some of the other crops. Probably put the other farm here. I do need to research the thing that will, like, get rid of this giant trunk for me. And these giant rocks. And some quarries so I can get rid of this stuff. They brought 12 stone back. Thank you, Wander. I'm gonna send them to this ruined settlement. It's far away, but that's where I need stuff from. We're probably gonna have to feed him too, because he's gonna wake up hungry. If the area for fertilization is that widespread, you wouldn't want to have the dung collector job. Yeah, like, does it just fling the poo around? Alright, Onbu is up. Onbu is very hungry. Feed Onbu. Aw, he caught it! It doesn't help much. Like, the little foods are not that great. It went from 48 to 34%. But it's better than nothing. We still have 11 Onbu food. So, I'm just kind of saving it for emergencies. I was gonna have him turn. Either way, we're going into a pink biome. Let's have him go southeast, though. No. Northeast. Onbu accepted my commands. He trusted me. He does look like a big walking log. He pooped too, but we didn't have anyone working here. Even with all these extra workers, they're still not utilizing the full farm space. We are doing good though. We're up to 49 beets, 50 beets. Gotta get them moved into the kitchen. Oh, mushroom stew. Wait, we can eat mushrooms? Fish and grilled fish. So we could chill out on the Onbu food and cook mushrooms for ourselves. We're doing okay with beets for now, but just as a possibility. There's a sleeping spot up here too, but it's further away. Maybe he'll be a little bit sleepy by the time we get there? I do hate to waste a sleeping spot. Not that he's getting sick very quickly. We've built all the things. Let's deconstruct. I wanted to take these two apart so I can replace it with a hut. Alright, let's see. Placebo effect. Doctors employed at this building can treat patients while out of herbs, but there's a 20% chance that the patient will die instantly. See you later, Wander. Have a good day at work. Wow. Ambulance just makes them move faster. That'd be pretty good too. But that's not what I need right now. What I need right now is I want to do tomatoes, corn. It wants me to do corn. I'm gonna do the advanced funnel on the water thing, because then each one of the water wells can also hold extra. Left shift, right shift, and left mouse button to create a research chain. Does that say either or on the shift buttons? Because I can't push both shift buttons and a mouse key at the same time. Oh yeah, it totally is. So you can queue up the research. Huh. I just noticed that. It's been in my blind spot the whole time. Alright, now that those are gone, we're going to replace it with a good hut. Yeah, research queue is nice. You don't have to like catch it every single time it pops up. Speaking of which, alright, these guys aren't done. Oh good, we're coming up to a mine. We'll send them to the mine when they're done here. Now once that's done, I'm gonna have to actually... Oh, I can't do it because it takes iron. Alright, so we can't actually upgrade these because we need iron to do it. Alright, let's see. We picked up new people. 2 hungry people. Alright. Fair enough. We actually have a decent number of beets. Not a ton of soup, but a decent number of beets. Okay, so what do I need to do iron? We need to do the quarry so that we can do the iron furnace. Alright, so we'll do iron forest after we do these things. I agree, research queue is really helpful. It should be more popular, more common. Then I can obsess once, then it's a little more set it and forget it. Let's do 14 hours to go to the mine. There's also the ruined settlement over here, so I'll head there after the mine. And we've got more people coming up. Alright, so we've got plenty of housing. Yeah, they're really not happy about food variety. But I don't have a lot of other choice. I can build a second kitchen. I can build a second kitchen and make it for mushrooms. And just like turn off the Onbu kitchen for a bit. Because we've got 13 Onbu food. That's a pretty decent amount. You can't move the building. You do have to deconstruct it and rebuild it. You get some resources back, but not all of them, from what I've seen. Generally, they're still really happy, so... The mushroom farm's out of water, which there's no excuse for, because we've got 427 water. It's decent level. It's a little cold. 5 iron ore. Alright, from the mine. Perfect. Let's send them to the ruined settlements. Is Onbu sleepy enough? He's less than 50%. He's only 41% tired. So do we think he's going to stop and take a nap? Or move on with his life? We could ask him to lie down. And see if he listens. Oh, he doesn't trust my commands. Oh, but he did it anyway. Alright, he doesn't trust my commands, but he still listens. So, he'll take a nap. Best to take a nap here, where it's like a nice place. This is a short cold snap, so our crops are going to suffer. So we got to try to get as much as we can before that happens, because it's going to wipe out my farm. If my tiredness was calculated in percentage, what would it normally be at? It would be a high number. 60%? 70%? Oh good, 25 bread. My sleepiness number would be very high all the time. Okay, 18 bread, 18 soups, so that's good. It would be trash panda percent. It would be trash panda percent. We're getting to that point in the summer where it's not just like fun summer anymore. Now it's like organized summer. Everyone's got doctor's appointments this week, next week. We've got school shopping to finish. Open house is coming up. I got to think about like all the things. Like, man, we're already to like the crazy end of summer, not the relaxing fun summer. We're gonna pick up more people, watch them be like starving. Let's send these guys on a mission to the research place. Oh, there's a cold snap over here too, so I gotta be careful which direction I go. It's already on the cold side, so my farms are producing slower as it is. We have 114 herbs. Alright, so that was our 15th Onbu food. I'm gonna turn off the Onbu kitchen. Because we've got 15 Onbu food. I'm pretty comfortable with that amount. And then when they finish building this... When they finish building that for me... I'll, see about the whole making food out of mushrooms thing. Pick up the nomads. 3 healthy people. Fantastic. They didn't need anything. Let's put them on... Well, let's add some general workers. Unemployed people. We've got 4 unemployed people. I'm going to put another one on stone cutting. So then we've got 2 stone cutters and 2 carpenters. And even that out. And then once they build this kitchen, I'm going to need people to work here too. They brought back 3 knowledge. Perfect. Oh, there's a feeding spot for him if we go straight. Alright, so we want to go northeast. We gotta get through this cold snap, then we're gonna go northeast to a feeding spot. This way's a desert. I'm not sure if that way's gonna be a desert too, but this way would have been a desert. So that means deserts are on the horizon. We need to start thinking about that. I'm going to build another water tank. Okay, so we're in the cold snap. We're in the cold snap. It's much too cold for my berries. But the berries will still grow, so that must be what I'm thinking of when it was cold hardy plants. The berries will still grow. They're just growing slowly. The mushrooms will die. And the herbs are dying, and the mushrooms are dying. But the beets will keep going, just at a slower production. Okay. Gonna send the party up to the settlements. Alright, we're heading for a desert here, too. Alright, so I probably want... Yeah, in a desert, the beets will die. The beets will die in a desert. So I think I need to rearrange my research. We're gonna put it into corn. Tomatoes grow fast but take a lot of water. Corn grows slow but takes less water. I guess it's gonna depend on what my food situation is. I'm gonna research both of them, and then we'll go back to... Then we'll go back to the quarry, the compost heap, and the iron furnace. How far can I go? So that's 5. How far can I go with the research thing? 6. 7. Oh, so you can keep going. I mean, I'm up to 7 on the research queue. 8. I can do it to things we don't even have yet. 9. Alright, we're up to 10. I might have to clear that. I might not be able to let it actually ride out 10 in a row, but it's an option. Alright, so this is going to make mushroom stew. We're going to hire 2 people to work here. And I need a compost before I can process the dung. So we've got 20 dung. We dropped water a lot. We were over 400 water. And now we're not. Weird. Hopefully this will help with their food variety thing. Alright, decorations. Flower beds. Blue flower beds. Will they walk across it? I really didn't think about decorations when I arranged this setup. Put it in the middle of the road. Well, it lets me put it in the middle of the road. I don't want to mess them up. What else have we got? Street lantern? I'm gonna take out the resource thing. Now that I have the warehouse, that resource thing is kind of useless. Alright, we're into a humid section, which is really good. And he's eating. This heat wave is not going to be great for us, but he's eating, which is good. This humidity is going to help. These guys are doing the air well thing. I can't do it because I need iron, so we can't... I was hoping to have them upgraded before we went into a desert, but no such luck. We're going to take this down, and then I'm going to put... street lantern here. I could put another house there, is the only thing. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do that instead. Let's put a hut here. Once they move this stuff. I'm gonna put a hut here. And then I'm gonna take apart these two tents in the middle. And I'll put decorations in the middle. Pick up new settlers. I've been working on more water tanks. Healthy and hungry people. We're up to 5, so I've been adding them as we go to try to increase it. Right now we've got an entire one sitting empty. Wow, we're up to 141 beets. Okay, so that number of people on the farm turned our beet issue around completely. Alright, we've got these little oases that we can use to get water when we're in the desert, so that will help. Yeah, these are decomposing. Alright, let's plant... We gotta finish this corn plantation thing. The research has to finish. The good news is we got a ton of beets right before this happened. So our air wells are no longer producing water at all. So this 372 is what we've got. But now I can change this to corn. So they'll start planting corn instead. And I don't think our mushrooms are going to grow. You'd have to build a second research building. You can't assign more people to research, but you can build a second research building. which we've got a lot of unemployed people we could do. I think I had like 3 research buildings the last time. I had more than one. No, we never got this one full. Alright, going into the heat wave. Alright, so that's going to start killing the herbs. The herbs were doing okay until the heat wave. It's also too hot for the mushrooms. I'll probably end up changing this kitchen over. I need a new farm. Oh, a sawmill. That's good. Let's get rid of this log here. Pick up the new people. Let's see. Healthy and hungry people. Okay. Thanks, Eddie. Have a good day at work. Alright, so we're going to put that in there so they take this apart. We're researching tomatoes. Tomatoes are good. They're fast. They take a lot of water. I'm curious how our water's going to make it. Like, we were in it. 300 is a lot more than we had. And I can send them off for water, too. Let's see how much they bring back from this oasis. We're moving out of the hot weather, so this stuff should come back. Oh, they actually planted some cactus there for a minute in the time it took me to scroll through my options. They had planted a few pieces of cactus. So each cactus produced 1 water. It's nice they let it go. They didn't like tear it up because the farm changed over to something else. Alright, yeah, we're out of the heat wave. He's getting a little hungry. He's very sleepy. Oh good, he's gonna sleep in this spot right here. He is gonna sleep in this spot right here. Yeah, that's what I was about to do. I was going to add a farm, and then I got distracted by the sawmill unlocking. I want to see how it plays out, because 1 water per cactus is not really that good. But I want to see how long our water reserves. We brought back 47 water from that oasis. Let's do this one. There's another one up here, too. I'd rather not waste the space on cactus, but I could still put one in for tomatoes. We've got corn going, so we're going to change this mushroom stew over to polenta. 3 corn for 5 polenta. And put in a 3rd worker. Yeah, all the farms can be switched over. Black waters. Arriving at the site, the oasis is unlike anything you've ever seen. The water is black and almost opaque. Still, your scavengers dying of thirst can't wait to take a sip. Let's take a sip and bottle some water. Better not drink that. Let's take some of it with us to analyze it. There's something wrong. Let's scout for other resources. I'm going to say there's something wrong. Alright, so they took wood instead. I don't trust black water. We're not bringing disease water back with us. And that would be a terrible idea. How's this going? How's this going? Onbu is up, so we are moving. I'm gonna have him go northeast. I want to go past that other oasis. He took my command, so that is good. We're gonna send these guys to the mine. Oh, I forgot about dunes. I forget what sand was good for. Sand was good for something. I forget what. Forget what sand was good for. I'll send them to the dune after this. We're not through our beets yet. We're getting there. I need them to cut down this tree. And this one. And this one. And this one. I want this log gone, and then I'm going to shave off part of this thing, and I'm going to put the farm over here. Hey, Sandy, welcome. I'm glad to hear that. I have unemployed people. I'm going to put another person on here. I want this gone so I can do that. I'm also going to go ahead and just take these off. We have enough herbs. I'm not really worried about it. And we'll get them focusing on this side. Will they still harvest this? Oh no, it's decomposing. Pick up new people. Healthy people. Perfect. Alright, go to the... Oh no, they're still here. Okay, we're almost done. Want them to do a dune. I want them to go to a dune before it's too late. It's just gonna get longer and longer because we're going the wrong way. Building up mushrooms. I'll end up changing this berry or the beet one over to mushrooms when we're totally out of beets. Do they get cool breathing apparatus if they go to June? That would be funny. And then next is this oasis. Oh, they brought back 21 salt from this mine. What's salt good for? Used to grow rock trumpets at the mycologist. Oh. Okay. Onbu's pretty hungry. We're gonna have to throw him a food. Feed Onbu. Launch him a nuggie. He's hungry. There he goes. Okay, there we go. we'll leave it at that. I'm not going to feed him another one right now. It is a big old nugget. Oh, okay, Sandy. Yeah, we do know your dad. $160. Corn is keeping up really well. We're at 126 corn, 32 polenta, 32 beet soup left. We still have 150 water. Coming up to a sleep spot, but we've got 3 oasis in range. We've got 27 sand, which is used for what? Oh, glass! Glass. Okay, so 36 water. That's good. Send them off to this dune. I want to get the sand while I can then. That means that I'll need it when we can get glass blowers. What's the village on the map? There are other settlements that you can send expeditions to get more people. So you'll see these ones that are like settlements, you can get more people. There's some that look like ruins, and those usually have food. So those are both good too. Okay, good. He's fully rested. He's hungry though, because he woke up and wanted food. That was my difficulty thing I added. Okay. Down to 140 on this thing. We should have a lot of wood planks now. A lot of wood planks. Oh yeah, so decorations. Let's see. Alright, so these all have an equal effect, so let's just put like a flower bed in here of alternating yellow and blue flowers. So that's going to make all of these buildings a little bit happier, and then I'll replace them with huts. Because actually I have the resources to do that pretty easily right now. Let's do it right now. We'll tear these down and replace them. Hey Lunas, good to see you. There we go. Alright, so now the decoration bonus, like we were at like minus 15 or something. We're at minus 2, so their productivity's back up to 118 because they're liking their food variety and food quality also. So things are going okay. Alright, we did that dune. Let's go grab water from this oasis. We got a little far for that one. Alright, let's pick up the people. 2 healthy people. Perfect. I love that. Let's put in a second expedition thing. We were talking about that for a while. Quarry, actually. Let's put that up here and get rid of the stone, too. And then we will build a second exploration thing. Scavenger huts. Because right now in particular, we're going past a lot. There's a lot of stuff here. And the sand primarily we need to kind of build up. I got to another population milestone though here, so now it immediately they're mad about the decorations again. Immediately they are mad about the housing and food and decoration. It was nice while it lasted. Alright, let's finish tearing these down. That's part of the problem. We'll get all of these replaced with huts. Ooh, I haven't been keeping up with it either. Look, we don't even have enough housing. No wonder they're mad. Okay, it's a dried out oasis. After a long walk through the desert, your scavengers can't wait to drink some water. Sadly, they find nothing but a dried out riverbed. Follow the riverbed upstream to look for the source. As this might take some time, we'll use all our water reserves. Scavenge the surroundings for other resources. Okay, so we have 70 water left. We can devote 15. Let's do it and see what happens. Almost out of energy, they managed to find the source of the river. They fill their bottles with water and their bags with fine sand. Okay, that was worth it. We spent 15 water, but we got 30. So we still made out with extra water and we got sand. Alright, so that means I need another row of housing. This time, I'm gonna leave a gap. I can't leave a gap. I was gonna say I'll leave a gap. Well, I can if I take this row out. Take that row out. Put this here. Because I want a gap of decorations and then the road for the thing. And then we're gonna alternate flower beds here again. So that will make all these guys happy. And then we'll build huts here, here, and here. Okay. It's all coming together. Ooh, he's hungry again. Are we coming up on a feeding place? Not that I can see. 13 hours, 5 hours. Let's go get some more sand. I just want to stock up on sand while I can. Ooh, compost heap is researched. Alright, let's build a compost heap. Okay, that'll go here. They are done. They brought back 28 sand, so let's send them to... This one is closer? Alright, where do I want to go? There's a sleepy spot here. This way is going to take me back out of the desert. I want to get a little bit closer so I can see a little bit farther away. Because this stays desert, but this brings me back into like the Pink Mountain area, which is on the colder side. Oh, it has a feeding spot. Okay, we're definitely turning. He's hungry. Alright, let's see. Founding a settlement. Wandering across the dry desert plains, your scavengers encounter scouts from another tribe. They want to start a new settlement and ask you to help them build a foundation, as there's no fresh water nearby. We'll give them what they need, but we'll also invite them to join us on Onbu. Offer them some of your own water. We're in need of those resources as well. We decline. So I can't give them stone. I don't have enough. I don't want to give them water because I just don't. So we're going to do nothing. They understand. All right, let's send them to this one. Oh, wait. We can do both. We've got the two parties. They finished the other one. So we can send them on 2 different expeditions, which is good. Alright, so we're almost there. Then we'll put it back on beet production. This way would have taken us out of the desert too. Looks like. The desert line is right here either way. So that'll be good. These guys will get working again. We just made it on the water thing. So if this other water tank had been full, if there had been water in it, we would have been like totally fine. I mean, we're okay now. Right, they brought back 25 sand. Let's send them to the water. This is down to 98 wood. We got tons of corn. Why is it doing the little... Not enough resources available on the research tree? Weird. Alright, I'm gonna have both kitchens making polenta. Just because they can. We have 126 corn and like no finished polenta. Did they end up with enough housing? Oh yeah, we've got 62 housing and 51 people. They are still mad at the decoration level. But at least we got brownie points for, we got brownie points for the quality of housing now, since they're all in huts. Okay, taking the settlers. 5 more people. Perfect. Let's send them for more sands. I feel like after we research these next couple things that we're working on, oh, that's what it is. I don't have enough knowledge points to research the iron thing. That's what it is. I can't research the iron furnace without the research points. We're gonna switch over to something else. So it does consume the knowledge points. At first it didn't seem like it was. Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that. Alright. I need to shift click to research seawater. No. I want to queue it up. Okay. Why can I not queue? Oh, I did queue up decontaminator after seawater. Okay. And then Onbu Pharmacy will be after that. Research patches come from the shrines. It just went out of render distance for us. Oh, he didn't take our direction. Oh, he didn't listen. Yeah, this is a sleeping spot. We wanted him to go towards the feeding spot, and he didn't listen to us. So that's a bummer. Because he's very hungry. We have food to feed him. I was just hoping to save it. Ooh, a tornado. Light thunderstorm. That does damage to your buildings. That's when you try to get Onbu to run. To like slow down or run to try to get past it. Because it goes like this whole line. So you might avoid it if you can time Onbu correctly. Alright, so fresh air. He's going to stop and sleep here. We're definitely going to have to manually feed him in the morning. No doubt. Now we're sleeping in the desert, so that's also not ideal. I really wanted him to go this way and have a snack. Let's send them to this oasis. Alright, let's see what they've got going on over here. This is down to 82 wood, so that's going well. Alright, we're making compost. Alright, so I have to allow compost, so let's do it for... We just ran out of water, but we got tons of food. And mushrooms will still grow. Let's compost the mushrooms. We'll put compost here, too. I'm not going to bother with the herbs. We have an excessive number. I've already turned this thing off for a while. Although, guaranteed, if I turn it off, I will forget to turn it back on, and then the whole place will get hit by a plague of poison. So, we'll keep going. It'd be cool if you could send us, like, a thing to, go over here. Okay, Onbu is starving, so... Let's get this going. Hey, Ember, are you able to start on the decontaminator? We are researching it right after this seawater thing. We couldn't make the biofuel to run it, so we will be able to now that we have this dung collector set up. So yeah, we're gonna get that built, because then they have the little flamethrowers that they use to put out the decontamination. Are you gonna feed him? He's starving. If only he'd listen to us and turn towards the snacks. Alright, that party brought back 31 water. Okay, there he goes. This time we're gonna feed him twice. He's that hungry. And, oh, there is a feeding spot up here though, so maybe we try to wait it out. I wonder if we can make it past this. Send a party for sand. As we get closer, we can try to make him run. Now he's in the mountains, which means it's cold, which means that all my corn is going to die. So let's switch back to beets. We might be okay, because it's going to come all the way down here and then turn back. So I think we're going to make it. Oh, look, here's a shrine. It's pretty far away, but that's where we can get more knowledge points, is from this shrine. So I was going to send them to the quarry. We need the knowledge points more. Black waters. All right, let's analyze the water this time, now that we've had it twice. The substance in the water turned out to be harmless. Perfect. Extra water. Just as we were out of water. Send a party to the Oh, cold snap coming up. Okay. Alright, so they're scavenging this. I think we're gonna make it. After a long walk, the party passes a muddy spot in the desert. A brave scavenger wants to get a better look and inspects it. Seconds later, they are knee-deep in quicksand. There's no time to lose. We have to help fast. It's too dangerous to go in. Send the rest of the party to look for something to pull their friend out. The situation is too dangerous. There's nothing we can do. Let's look for something to pull them out. Oh, he died. After a while, they find a long wooden branch, but it's already too late. One worker died. Okay. That's fair enough. Probably inevitable. Is he gonna make it across before this thing turns back? I was just gonna say that, Sarah. Every 90s kid's worst nightmare, quicksand. Alright, he's hungry, but let's see if we can run him past it. He's running. Can we outrun the storm? Go, Onbu, go! I think we're gonna make it. Yeah, we totally made it. Alright, buddy, you can slow down. He's definitely gonna stop and eat here. Alright, so this one is still making polenta. This one... I'm gonna switch back to... I'll let it run through what it's got, and then I'm gonna switch it back to, beets. Beet soup. Okay, yeah, it needs compost. He better be eating. Okay, good, he is. It'd be nice if he ate enough at these spots to, like, fill himself up. They're not usually that much. Yeah, see, he only got down to 36% hunger. He ate everything there. But we still have food to feed him and 100 mushrooms. We're already back up to 51 water because we're producing at a normal pace. Seawater collector. Alright, well, it's cool that we have that research, so it'll be available to us if we find an ocean. It is very calming. I was thinking that earlier, Sarah, about the music. Like, it makes me sleepy. There's another feeding spot up here, though, and a sleepy spot, so let's have him turn. Let's go southeast. He can take a nap, and he can eat something. He said it said he's accepted my commands, so hopefully he does do it this time. It was a risk making that choice before I could see what the other option was. Like, there might have been something better this way. Maybe not, though. That's interesting. You can send them on a mission to the poison forest. I wonder what they would find, other than death. I kind of want to test it. Like, what? Why would you go there? What would you get from going there? Alright, we're in the cold snap. Send a party here. I'm curious. Alright, the beats will still function, but nothing else will. Can you do a save and reload in this? You probably can. Yeah, you can do a save and load. I'm not too, like, I don't think I'll bother unless something, like, really horrible happens. I might regret it. So this might be a, oh darn, I should have done it when Ricky suggested it moment, but... Poisoned nomads. Alright, so we're avoiding the poisoned nomads by turning this way. I hope he makes it to the sleepy spot. He's pretty tired. He might give in before he gets that far. New settlers? Welcome aboard. Alright, we should be coming out of the cold snap here. There's another poison forest up here we could scavenge. Go to the quarry. I want to make sure he listens to me. It's highlighted, so he should take the turn. Watch him fall asleep right here. Like, right there. Alright, 10 stone. Good enough. Go to the forest. He pooped. I love a little update on his poops. Like, thank you for sharing that with me. We ended up with 191 stone, so that's, or sand rather, sorry. So that's pretty decent. If we, when we get the glass blower thingy. Glass smelting. There would have been a sleepy spot this way too, just further away. Come on, buddy, you can make it. I know we can make it. And then when he wakes up hungry from his nap, he'll have a snack right here. He's really tired, though. He's pretty big. I feel like he should be able to see it coming. Like, he should know it's there. He should know it's there. Oh, yeah, we gotta research something. Let's zoom in. So we can go back to do the iron thing now, I think. Yeah, we have 5 knowledge points, so let's do the iron furnace. Because now we can do it. I want to keep an eye on what he's doing. Onbu yawns. I know, but you're gonna make it, buddy. You're right here. You're right here. He made it. It's right here. How do you gain knowledge points? You do expeditions for them. Yeah. There's not one on the screen now, but there's little things that look like... compared to the settlements, they almost look like little outhouse huts. And they're called shrines. So you do an expedition to a shrine, and they come back with knowledge points. Yay, he found a sleepy spot. Okay. On their way through the poison forest, your scavengers came across a small clearing with clean air. This looks like a good place to take a breather. Let's not get distracted and continue as planned. Oh, well, you know, we get distracted around here. It's what we do. After a while, a small group of people emerges from the forest. They explain that poisonous plants don't grow here, as the water comes from deep within the earth. Upon hearing that your scavengers live on an Onbu, they enthusiastically join up. Alright, so we gain more people. Cool. That's what we got from the poison forest. We might as well go to the quarry. It'll take me almost 2 days, but there's another poison forest that way. Let's do this one instead. We'll just get some more stone from these quarries. Alright, so let's zoom back in. What have we got? We don't have enough compost. How many unemployed people do I have? 13. Good grief. Alright, we're gonna put another person, or even 3 people on compost. Alright, so we're gonna deconstruct this. I'm gonna get rid of this sawmill. We are going to... Let's make an Onbu pharmacy. We'll put it up here next to the Onbu food thing. Does that matter at all? No, it does not. But it makes sense in my mind. It makes sense in my mind. Okay, so this is finally gone, so we can put the farm here. Decontaminator. We'll build that as well. We'll put it right here. And then food farm. Okay, we'll put that one right here. And that'll be quick. I can upgrade it as well. Okay, we're producing water fine, but we're still, like, behind. I would really like the iron so that I can make them produce faster. I also have a lot of people, though, so I can add a 4th one. Because these take a worker. But I can add a 4th one. Alright, he's still napping. They are still scavenging. Alright, so this air bowl is constructed. We have a lot more going on now, so they are not recovering from the water as quickly. We need a humid spot. But we're going into one. We're going into the green area. So that humidity should help us out when it comes to our water. This kitchen is on this. I'm going to put this one back to mushroom stew. Mushroom stew is like the least efficient. It takes 7 mushrooms to make 5 stew versus like 3 beets to make 5 beet soups. You're actually like coming out behind, except they can't eat raw mushrooms. So like it kind of evens out that way. Okay, good. Let's add some fields here. Nope. I love he's already planting something here, even though I canceled it. How many people do I have? Unemployed 6? Alright, so we're gonna get 5 people here. Water is gonna become an issue with an entire other beet field happening. None of these are full. I can add another one of these. We've got the people. We've still got 3 unemployed people. Iron furnace is almost done. Onbu antitoxin. Medicine made by an Onbu pharmacy. Oh, I didn't even realize this thing was like gonna start working. Alright. It takes 30 herbs though. So let's disable the building for now. We've got 1 antitoxin. And let them keep doing their thing. We have the herbs, but I don't want them to accidentally use all the herbs. My village doctor only holds 15. So that's a little iffy. I'm guessing once we hit this area, having 5 of these air wells is gonna like push it over the top, especially since the first thing I'm doing with my iron is gonna be upgrading them to work faster. We'll need knowledge points for that too, though, actually. It takes a knowledge point also to upgrade each one of these air wells. So we need more shrines, ideally. There's not much for me to go send my expeditions on. These things are really far away. But at the same time, they're not doing anything anyway, so they might as well go do it. They might as well go get some stone. Maybe they'll find some iron ore. It could happen. It could happen. I just started Fallout New Vegas, but do I plan on playing Fallout 3 to DLCs? I probably will at some point. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the Fallout games. So I have them. I have the game. At some point, I will probably make it through all of them. I'm kind of doing them in reverse order. Like I started with 4, then went New Vegas, then going 3. So I'm going backwards. But yeah, I do intend to play it at some point. When I'll make it there on my list, I'm not sure. Alright, but as Onbu is waking up and moving on, this is probably a really great place to save, to pick up next time. We didn't find the ocean, which is a bit of a bummer, but it does make sense that it is a harder biome, so we need to get through some of this stuff first. We're starting to get ready for it, though. We've got some research done so far, other than some food issues, which is not as bad as I was expecting, because we started with that little pile of berries and got some farms up. So I was expecting like food to be a much bigger problem, starting with the challenge of not having any berry bushes, because we have some now, but still not in any like close grouping that makes sense to put a berry harvester on. So we'll see, but so far so good. Like I'm pretty happy with it, honestly. So hopefully next time we'll actually make it into the ocean area. I will be back later tonight playing The Sims. Really excited to play the new Horse Ranch expansion in The Sims, and I've got my little game all set up with some familiar and exciting characters that I'm looking forward to playing with. And then the rest of my schedule will be on Discord. I'll be going in soon to put in what I plan for next week. We have a lot of stuff changing over. So if you're curious what I've got coming up, that is the best place to see it. Otherwise, the streams get put on YouTube the day of. So if you enjoyed today's stream and you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. And until then, have a good one, everybody.